Join me, friends, as I enter Google Earth for the HTC Vive, and this has been described as one of the must-haves um, for the HTC Vive, and already on the intro screen itself I can see why. It's really cool in that you've got the buildings around you, they're similar to what you'd see on normal Google Earth on a computer, but it's all scaled in 3D, and you've got the elements of depth uh, around you, such that it feels that you're um, in the kind of a miniature village. I don't know if you've ever been to a miniature kind of model village, such as you get in England or in the Netherlands. You've got Maduro Dam, and in various other places there's little kind of miniature places. It's the same kind of experience. Uh, Lovely. So the sun's come up. I wonder where I am. Am I in Rio de Janeiro? No, it can't be. There's too many skyscrapers. Or am I in Sydney? Lots of tennis courts. So you feel like you're a giant exploring a city. Um, and Queen's College Causeway Bay. Oh, this is Hong Kong. So I've got a menu. I can fly and I can rotate. So let's fly forward, and here we are. We can even go into the city, and I see the buildings coming up, and just as you would with Google Earth, you would see the buildings coming up. But it's just really nice just to be able to explore. So this is obviously some kind of site where they're building a stadium and lots of football pitches there. Very nice. This is the kind of free roam Google Earth mode, but there's also lots of tours that you can do in this Google Earth VR, and it only came out a month or two ago, so it's quite new. They've obviously taken their time with it. And just to go through the controllers, they've made it into a kind of Google Earth branded thing, and you've got a nice 3D globe on top of the control on the right. So if I look at the buttons, I can hold to save. So I've done a place save to menu, so I can come back to this place later. Tilt Earth up, and then I'm looking up at the Earth, and then you can tilt Earth down, and so you're looking at a more kind of horizontal angle. You can drag with the trigger to zoom in a certain place in the distance. So let's go into the countryside. So you hold the controller there and you drag the mountain towards you. The mountain comes to Muhammad, or in this case me, Dr. Yak. You've got a lovely bridge there. Then you've got the side button here which can rotate things. So rotate it. Bear in mind my internet speed at the moment is quite slow. It will speed up soon when I get fibre, but at the moment it's slow. And look at all those cute little mini buildings there. Lovely. Let's tug in there, and let's go down with flying, so I can fly towards it. And there we are. Now we see the nice little buildings there. So I've got the globe there. Let's that's nice. You've got the map towards you, facing towards you, so you can really properly see the roads, and it's so nice to see like the skyscrapers just jutting out at you. Um, right, let's go to the menu, and let's go to somewhere else. Let's check out um, tough one. Let's go to the Statue of Liberty and have a look at that. So obviously I could zoom out in the same way that you would with normal Google Earth, but it's quite nice to just be able to travel. So there she is, one of the best gifts that the French gave to the United States of America. Looks nice. Let's fly towards her. Give her a little kiss on the cheek. Not on the cheek, somewhere different. And that's nice. Let's zoom out a little bit. So you can zoom out and see the rest of New York. And let's bring myself into New York. Let's drag myself towards Manhattan. Manhattan Island. It's nice, isn't it? And then let's tilt Earth up and zoom in to... Oh, I've gone a bit too far up, haven't I? Oh, apologies. The controls, I've got to say, are pretty good, quite intuitive, but nevertheless, it still takes a bit of time to get used to controllers in VR when you're just used to using a mouse and controller. And in each different experience on the Vive, the controller works in a completely different way. So we've got the World Trade Center um, site for the One World Trade Center. We've got the park, Broad Street, Wall Street. Let's go horizontally. And oh, sorry, still getting used to the tugging motion. And zoom in a little bit, and then have a look around. It's nice, nice. So that's one World Trade Center. That's the Empire State, I guess. Is it? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Various other buildings around here, and yeah, you feel like essentially like Godzilla or King Kong or someone. Probably not King Kong because he's a bit smaller, but a giant Godzilla. It'd be so amazing if there were little people that you could see scurrying around. If someone could do a kind of mod of this, such that little people were scurrying around, that would be absolutely phenomenal. Let's check out something else. Let's go to London. Right. So let's wait for my internet to load things up. I guess that's going to become the big wheel quite soon, or the London Eye, as they call it, as it should be called rather. And the frames are gradually getting into play. Is there a little bus? I'd love to see a little London bus somewhere if I can. Oops. Let's see out of interest how close I can go. So let's get on the bridge. That's probably the closest I can go, isn't it? Yep. Yep. Oh no, what happened? It's the same problem that you're having when you use Google Earth, isn't it? Except now I'm even more lost. What have I done? Oh no. Um, where was I? Oh, there's Big Ben. Let's go fly in again. Go horizontal and tug Big Ben, and then fly towards it. Little Big Ben over there. Is it ticking? It almost sounds like it's ticking. And now the resolution's improved quite a lot, so I can make out more details. I can see the people, lots of people. I can almost walk along the bridge, which is cool. There's the big IMAX thing. South Bank, I presume, is around here somewhere. There's the Shard. I haven't really lived in London, so I don't know much about it in terms of the other landmarks apart from the key ones. London Eye's there. London Eye looks... Let's wait to see if it gets more detail. But even here, you can see the trees look pretty... not very well developed, but as it loads up, they get better and better. But even when they're not completely downloaded, you know, the trees are still little models. They still look quite cute. The way they've done it is that they make sure that it still looks nice even as it's loading. I don't know, interestingly, the people there are all well created. The spokes of the wheel look nice. The wheel itself doesn't quite look like it does in real life, but I presume I just need to wait a little bit and it will come into force reasonably soon. Let's go for a tour. Let's go towards follow the train tracks. and go towards the. Actually, let's see if walking around does anything. So if I walk around, it's just I'm walking around this kind of static picture. There's an Ibis Hotel. Interesting. Let's just walk towards the shard. See what's going on here. Those of you who've got faster internet connections will obviously these things will load up much more quickly. I can see the outline of the gherkin. It looks like a crane there. And here's the shard. Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh, always the same problem with me. I just zoom out too much, don't I? Where was I? No, zoomed out too much. Oh, there I was. So now it looks a bit more well defined. You can see the gherkin there, the shard, and various other phallic shaped London buildings. There's the bridge, London Bridge, and there's the actually, can I get the info? Public toilets, City Hall. Yeah. So if you point here, it gives you a little arrow of where what direction you're facing, and also tells you what things are. It's like an info. So hopefully, if I go here, it's going to say Tower Bridge. And then, is there a way to easily find out what I'm doing? No. I'm sure there is, but I haven't found it yet. Little cute little cars. So it's all good. That's London, and obviously London's got lots of other players. Tower of London, I believe. Let's just check. Traitors Gate, yeah. White Tower. Alright, there's a cute little red bus there. There we are. Let's fly up. Let's fly up and see the River Thames as the EastEnders. Where am I? That's the Thames estuary, isn't it? Lost myself already. Let's go higher. That's the highest I can go. In the Earth's stratosphere, there's the United Kingdom. So, just out of interest, I'm going to go to somewhere in the Scottish Highlands and see whether I've still got a nice view, and how long it takes with my slow broadband to just load things up. Oh, that's nice. So I've got little hills and lochs in Scotland, and the trees are just gradually making shape. Nice. Nice little travel. Actually, that makes me think that I want to go to Mount Everest. I've just watched Everest, the film, recently a few times. So I wonder where I am now. Tingri, in Tibet. And how do I find out where the peak is? Let's go drag myself towards this one here. I wonder if I can see any people whilst I'm up here. This is probably the highest, isn't it? I can't imagine I could be much higher than this. I wonder if that one is higher. Let's drag myself to it. Just looking for like a flag so that I know that I'm at the highest peak. Please, now that I'm up here, I feel like I don't really need to climb Everest in my life. I've done it in Google Earth VR, so you get a feeling of oh, I've lost myself there. I think this must be it. This must be the peak. It just looks a little bit higher than the other one. So there we go. Reaching the top, almost there. Almost there. I've done it. I'm the king of the world. Let's go back there just out of interest. Is there any way I can find out whether there's a peak flag here? God, I can't believe people climb this. They are crazy. Don't know how to find out. Let's follow this down to see what happens here. I want to see if I can find where base camp is. No, there's no tents or anything, so it's difficult to find out what people have to do. Interesting. Anyway, let's go back up. We can have a look at the Colosseum, see what that's all about, because I've never been to Rome, so it'd be nice to have a look. And waiting for the trees and buildings to get their final form. Yeah, I do like the way the trees look when even in their kind of semi-downloaded state, just look like little cute, kind of almost cell-shaded kind of trees. So the Colosseum's in quite a lot of detail already. Let's see if I can go a little bit closer. And I can go into quite a bit of detail. That's nice. And there we are, the Colosseum. Nothing else to see in Rome apart from that. I don't know. Oh, is that the chariot place? There's a moon over there. Wonder how accurate that is. Okay, right, let's do one of their tours. Let's do see that one, water tour, and see what a tour's like. So there's quite a few different options for that. Starting back here, back in Everest, and there's an option to pause. I can save. Oh no, it says mount aspiring. Sorry, I'm in New Zealand, not in Everest, which makes sense because these mountains are snow capped, but they're not completely covered in snow. Where am I now? Purita Marina Glacier. Can I move? No, I guess it's just watch it. I still haven't quite got used to these cute little roads. Look so cute around me, and again make me feel like I'm a giant of some sort. So let's see where I'm going to go next. Matsmark Dam in Sars Almagell in Switzerland. Oh, that's a very nice blue lake. And there's nice kind of very relaxing ambient music in the background. I just wish my internet was a bit quicker. Hoover Dam. There we go. Where am I now? Looking at the Hoover Dam. Higher up. That's cool. Niagara Falls. You can hear the sounds of the waterfall. The Rhone and the Arve rivers in nice Switzerland. And where am I now? I'm very high up, looking at the Nile River. Wow, it's a wide river, isn't it? Up in space. Here it's got the duration of the video so I know how long it's lasting. And I finished with Hawaii. Beautiful Hawaii. Looks like the entrance of Jurassic Park when they first enter the island in Costa Rica. Lovely. Great, so there's lots more different tours, and your cities, nature, excellent. It's a really good app, I really recommend this. 10 out of 10 for a free experience on HTC Vive. Thank you.